lucky enough to be born as a girl child. तुम्हारा काम ही क्या है? खाओ पियो टीवी देखो. That's what I heard. And that's it. Are we women really meant to just eat, drink, and watch TV? Those were the words spoken by one of my relatives during particularly dark time. And these words were not dismissive, but they felt like a spark that ignited fire within me. Because that dark time was not just an ordinary bad day, it was the phase of depression. And now you might feel depression to a woman who is happily married, having loving and caring family, which is financially sound enough. What kind of depression she might be having? But trust me, my friends, I used to have stomach ache, headache, and only God knows what different kind of ache I was having. My each body part was not in my control. They used to jerk and move any which ways they wanted. They were all upon their free will. We visited all the doctors in the town. My family did all the rituals, went to temples, mosques, did all whatever they could. The only solution when we went to metros and a doctor diagnosed me as depression. And the heartbreaking truth which business standard research says is 1 out of 4 women is suffering from severe stress and depression. Seriously, 1 out of 4? Now, the question isn't, is it really happening? But the question is, why? Why this hidden epidemic of unhappiness? And I guess answer lies in the stats, which the National Literacy Institute says, the business standards and World Bank data says. Approximately 83% of women are literate, out of which only 50% gets opportunity to pursue their career. And the number that is coming up is huge. 30 to 40% of female gives up on their job, career once they get married, which seems quite normal. She also accepts it. And her family unintentionally reinforces it. But behind these stats are real life who just entered into the race, a race to become number one mother, a race to become number one wife, a race to become number one daughter-in-law. But little did she realize that she had already lost it. Yes, she had lost herself, her true identity. And I know this not just because I studied this. I was in that phase. I've seen my friends, my neighbors, and countless women whom I have met. One of the same stories goes behind this never-ending struggles, profound loneliness and tears. And during this dark time, when I still remember the feeling of lost, feeling as if my life is shrinking, a little voice whispered within me, Poonam, you are meant for something bigger. You are more than this. And that's it. This little whisper converted into war cry, a war cry that I need to reclaim my identity. I need to find my true self. And the moment I realized this, I found that I was not alone. There was a huge army of homemakers with me. And I feel proud enough to say that in this journey, I have helped more than 52,000 homemakers to establish with their passion and create a balance with their family. So, this is a secret mantra, a mantra that helped me to pull back through the ages and helped more than 52,000 homemakers, and I'm going to share that mantra with you all today. And it's called DREAM. DREAM, dream, where D stands for declaration. It's rightly said that our words create our world. And now just wait and watch what kind of words we are using for ourselves. Most of the time, they are, you can't do this, you are not confident enough, you are not compatible enough, and the no's and no's and no's, cannots, don'ts come first to your mind, which is absorbed by your inner self. Just to change our world, we need to change our script. It might look tougher, but trust me, it is quite simple. I still remember those days when I was failed in class 8 and people labeled me as a weak child, loser, and incompetent. But I just refused to buy in those labels and said to myself, I am going to prove myself that I am also intelligent enough. And the very next year, I was among the top 10 rank holders. It's as simple. One of our community member was once a air hostess and now thought that her family is holding her and she was completely lost that how she can reclaim her identity. Just one statement transformed it, her life. And I witnessed this. The moment she declared that my family is blessing to me and I am going to work upon myself. That's it. She broke herself free from the victimhood and soon claimed herself as a meta ed expert and a life coach. This is the magic of declaration. And it's rightly said that declaration changes the destiny. Now, come on, we can do a little thing to see what declaration can do. I just request you all to take your right hand in front of your face. Come on, everybody. Take your right hand in front of your face and just look at your right hand, palm. Just look at your palm and command it. You are growing bigger and bigger. You have to grow bigger and bigger, taller and taller. Come on, you are growing bigger and bigger, taller and taller, bigger and bigger, taller and taller. Now just compare it with your left hand. Just compare it with your left hand. Just match it like this. Have a look. Did you see the magic of declaration? Just wave your hands if you got that magic. Wow, that's amazing. It's simple, isn't it? Your words create your world. But yet, there is again a next step to this. How this declaration can help us to create our world lies in your childhood days. Do you still remember how did you first learn to ride a bicycle? How many times did we fail and how many times did we got up again and tried again until we learn how to ride a bicycle? Yes, the power lies in R, that is repetition, which we as adults just give up after a single failure. So I request you all to work on the power of R, that is repetition. In my journey, when I was just struggling to create my identity, it were those days when I moved 4 steps front and was pulled back 3 steps back. And again I tried to do something, moved 2 steps forward and 1 step was pulled back. 1 step forward, 2 steps back, 5 steps forward, 1 step back. And when I looked through my journey of past 12 years, I have covered the journey of miles with lots of experience. This is the power of repetition. Just imagine, I'll take the example of water on a boiling stove. You know what? Water is hot at 90 degree. Water is hot at 95 degree. Water is still hot at 99 degrees. Water only boils at 100 degrees, where it reaches to its boiling point. We call it tipping point. And once it reaches there, it transforms its state and rises high above. So I request you all, repeat the process until you reach your tipping point and rise above the sky. So this is the power of repetition. Still, I know at times it can feel overwhelming, boring, and from where do we get this motivation of repeating this process continuously? The key for repetition lies in E, that is, embrace your why. It's rightly said, bigger the why, smaller the how. I still remember that in my journey, when I was struggling to and fro, it was only all about me. When I realized that many of us are going through this challenge, my why became bigger, that I want to support all the homemakers. And that's it. Though that journey took me 12 years, and within next year, I was just roaring and created within few years community of 52,000 homemakers. Now, just I want you to look at this thing and take a look what you are going to do and how your why can help you to act. Imagine as if you are walking on a dark street late at night, 11 p.m. There is no one on the street, and suddenly you feel few people are following you, and you try to cut the edges through your corners, and only to find that they are more than one. They are even having arms and ammunition. Now, at front of you, at a distance, you see a small little twinkling light. At this instant, what you are going to do? Are you going to fight or flight? I guess we all are smart enough. Since we are alone, we are not going to indulge with those maniacs. We are going to flight. We are going to run towards that light where we feel that we can get a help. But just wait. Those maniacs have hold upon your loved ones. May be your son, maybe your brother, sister, or daughter. Now, what you are going to do? Are you still going to take flight? Yes, you are going to fight, whatever it may take, whether you're alone or not, whether you are capable or not, you are going to do everything that you could just to save your loved one. This is what why is. If you get the stronger reason to act, all your most daunting challenges, we get the courage and strength to deal with them. This is the magic of why. Find that stronger reason to act, and that's it. You will boom through it. Now, these reasons, how we can find it. Again, I know to explore the purpose, to find the why is a tedious task. It won't come in a day. But again, we have answer to this. That is to align with your inner self. When it comes to inner self, I still remember the story once told by my grandmother. There was a woman in the village. She lost her needle, and instead of finding that needle inside her house where she likely lost it, she was searching for it outside her house. And someone asked her, why you are searching it for outside? She said, because it's dark inside. Yes, simple yet profound anecdote for human tendency. When the challenges come, we might have an urge to look for external help or quick fixes. But trust me, all your challenges, to solve all your challenges, your inner wisdom has all the knowledge and resilience. Thus, you need to sit with your inner self and explore because you are unique and Your true inner self knows what the talent you have, and it holds all the gift and way for you to accomplish those gifts. So I invite you just to sit with your inner self and explore what you are truly meant to be. Now, how we can sit with our inner self? I can't see anybody over here. How to sit with yourself? Just simple act you can do generally. Daily at night, you can write or talk about what your true dreams are, what you did today, and what you want to do tomorrow. Similarly, you can start your day by communicating with yourself what you want to achieve today. What are your goals for today? That's it. It's very simple. And slowly you will get all the intuitions, all the guidelines, all the ways will be automatically clear just by doing such a simple task. Even if you can just sit for 5 minutes in meditation, and gradually you can increase that time. And that's it. You can align with your inner self to get that wisdom you are truly meant to be. And again, to protect your inner self is most important thing, which we can do with the help of N, that is make your boundaries. Now, what are boundaries? We already know. We already protect our physical properties with the fence, compound walls. We already have lot many doors in our home. Now just imagine if there were not even a single door, not the main door, not doors in your bedroom, not in your dressing rooms, and not even in your restrooms. How you are going to feel? I guess totally unsafe and unsecure, as if you are continuously under the surveillance. This is how our inner self feels when it is not protected with boundaries. Boundaries isn't about the physical space, it's about protecting your self worth, and which we can create just by identifying what is acceptable to us and what makes us uncomfortable, by claiming that you deserve to be treated with respect and kindness. And that's it. You can set, demand for your needs and your limitation just with being assertive and respectful. Boundaries is an act of selfishness. It's act of self-love. So, my dear friends, this is what dream look likes. Declare, repeat, embrace your why, align with yourself, and make your boundaries. DREAM, dream. So, this dream is for all the women who once thought that she could and still thinks she can. E. Cunnings put it rightly that E. Cunnings put it rightly, you want the courage to grow up and become who you really are. So, I request you to embrace that courage, to embrace your dream, and become the woman you truly are. Thank you.